Everyone, Jesse here with Absolutely Clean Window Washing, coming to you with an ice dam steaming job in Hayward, Wisconsin. As you can see behind me, the home is covered in ice on the siding. We have large icicles coming through the soffits. There's rectangle soffit vents cut into the soffit, and as you can see, the amount of ice coming through those soffit vents is absolutely amazing. Lots and lots of damage being done to this home. We were called to this home because they had water coming in the building. If you have a property anywhere in Hayward that you'd like the ice dams removed from, please give me a call. I've been doing this over 20 years. We're using low pressure steam to remove the ice today. We're going to get this property all done, and we're going to stop the water coming in this home. This homeowner just bought this house and didn't realize it was susceptible to ice dams, and then this is what happened this year to this homeowner. So as you can see, we've got large icicles coming down even on that lower bottom window down here. So right down here below the green window, we've got a lot of icicles. Down here on the brick, we've even got some brown ice. Up here in the soffits, we've got major icicles coming through the soffits and down the siding as well. If you see anything like that on your home, it's very, very important to get somebody out here to remove the ice immediately. Usually when we see ice on the siding, you got about 24 hours until that water and ice is in your home doing a lot of damage. So please enjoy this video. We're going to show you some of the steaming process. We're going to show you why low pressure steam is so safe and gentle. We're going to show you what to look out for as well when hiring an ice dam removal company. I've been doing this over 20 years, and you definitely don't want to hire a pressure washer. Please continue to watch this. We're going to show you how to avoid high pressure and damaging methods of ice dam removal. Thank you so much. Hey everyone, so as you can see, we're using true low pressure steam. This is not a pressure washer with a trigger gun. There's no colored plastic nozzle. So what we have here is called an open gun system. No trigger and a steam expansion nozzle. This is what you're looking for. If you're looking for a good company, give us a call. We're going to take a moment to look at my magnet here on the truck. You can write down my phone number. And we're also going to take a minute and look at the gauges here. You can see we're running at 100 psi and we're running at 285 degrees Fahrenheit. That's good, gentle steam, safe for any asphalt shingles. So back here you can see we're running a little under 200 psi. We might be getting a little scaled up, but we're supposed to be at 100 psi. But we're still running 100 psi down on the shingles. That's 285. If you're looking for a good company, please give us a call. We're going to get up on the roof, get steaming. We're actually going to do the first part here from ladders. We're going to cut open the whole lower section of this house on the lower gutters because we don't want to start making water come down on the lower ice and then leaking into the home. So we got to open up and remove basically all the lower gutter sections, and then we're going to deal with the high stuff on the top. So please stay tuned for this video. We're going to take you up on the roof here too today. And one more thing I want to talk about real quick is some people like to wear cleats on their feet. You're going to notice all day long that we're just wearing rubber boots. We don't have any cleats on our feet at all. We would never wear metal spikes or cleats on your roof ever. If there's a company that shows up with a trigger gun and cleats on their feet and one guy, send them home. You want two guys, rubber boots, and an open system. Thank you so much. Alright, so we're on the top of this ladder. And we just thought this would be a great time to show you these icicles coming through the soffit vent. This is one of the more extreme cases that we've seen. Lots of ice on the siding as well. If you see anything like this going on in your building is in desperate need of steaming, and we can definitely get to you soon. thanks for staying tuned to this part of the video. Now we're going to show you a little bit of the steaming process, and we're going to show you that we don't wear cleats on our feet, and you should avoid anyone that does. Any company that shows up on your job site and tries to put some spikes or some cleats on the bottom of their boots and sneak up the ladder and sneak onto your roof and damage your roof should never be allowed on a roof ever again. As you can see, we're just using normal rubber boots, nothing on the bottom of our boots. Okay, this is what you want to see. If somebody doesn't have enough experience to do what we're doing here today without wearing spikes or cleats on their feet, send them home, because they obviously don't care about your roof and they obviously don't have enough experience to be safe up here. So there's a right way and a wrong way to do everything. If you can't do it safely from a roof with normal boots on, do it from a ladder. Okay, so we've got all this ice cutting the channels, and now what we're going to do is we're going to undercut the ice. However, there's a deck right below us here, and so we literally have to be very, very careful that this ice doesn't slide off the roof and come crashing down on the deck. So this again is where two people come into play. Okay, two people need to be up here to deal with this ice, because it's very, very dangerous. If it slides off the roof and comes crashing down on that deck, it could hurt somebody, it could wreck the deck. Very, very bad. So we want two people up here helping with this, process to make sure it goes smoothly. So we've got it all cut into channels, and now basically what we can do is we can undercut it. So we can go right down on the roof like this with the steam. Undercut it. But before we completely undercut it, what we're going to do is we're going to mix some handles in the ice. Okay, so we're going to go like this. Now, when we undercut the ice, one of us can be down here on the edge. We can steam it at the same time, and we can hold on to it like this, and we won't let it fall on anything, okay? I like to have two people up here when we're doing this, just because the size of this ice is really big. So I like to be the one steaming and have somebody else actually holding that ice. So there's a lot of things in this industry that require two people. So if somebody shows up on your job with one person, a trigger gun, colored plastic nozzles, and cleats on their feet, you should send them home, because they obviously can't do it safely. This does require two people. There's no doubt about it. I was in the roofing union most of my roofing career. I've been removing snow and ice from roofs for 20 plus years, and I'll tell you, I'll never ever try and do something like this myself, and I don't recommend anybody else should. So always hire two people when you're choosing a company. So thank you so much for watching this video. I want to show you one more thing, how safe and how gentle low pressure steam is. So we can go right down on the roof with the steam. If this was a pressure washer, you could never go down on the roof with it. So I can go right down on the roof, right that close to the roof, without any damage to the roof. If that was a pressure washer, it'd cut a hole in your roof, okay?